We are live. Good morning from Los Angeles, California, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I just came out uh, just to say hi and a couple of things going on here and there. I'm a little busy right now too, doing water changes and things. So I just want to hang out with a fish fam. Uh, I told a few people already. They know I lost a kitty yesterday. It was the worst feeling ever. So we woke up. Hi, Aqua Garden Zen. So what happened is this: the wife was out of town. She went to Virginia, and then when she back Saturday night, Sunday morning, she woke up early. She went to the bathroom, and the cat comes and greets her in the bathroom usually. And he came. He was in the bathroom, but underneath the step stool for a little kid. He wasn't like feeling good. He was breathing hard. And my wife told him, come over, baby, come over. And he wasn't moving around. And she came freaking out. I was in the garage drinking a coffee. Uh, Told me that is going on, and I was like, calm down. Let's see what's going on. I grabbed the kitty. It wasn't. I noticed right away something went wrong with that cat. Horribly wrong. I kind of like know. I had a feeling something went totally wrong with that kitty. So that cat was my. When I found the whole litter in the bushes like a year and a half ago, he was the last one I picked up. He was the tiniest little guy. Everybody was big, and he was the littlest one in the whole litter. He had an eye problem, respiratory problem, and I mean, we did our best. He wasn't keeping food down. We talked to our doctor. We did our best. We got him the most expensive, sensitive stomach food. They're not like big chunks; they're smaller pieces, circular. And he was keeping food down. He was doing great. And that morning, all of a sudden, uh, something went horribly wrong with that kitty. He was playing the night before. I was loving on him. For a couple of days, my wife was gone. Silver Creek. Oh, so so I helped her when we were putting him in the kennel to take him to the emergency. He was not feeling good. He was meowing, uh, and so he defecated. Like he went number two on the carpet, which is okay. And we put him in the kennel. She was driving him to the emergency room. Right before she got there, he passed away. He stopped breathing. There were nothing they could have done to him. Um, it was very heartbreaking, guys. This was Garfield, my yellow beautiful kitty. I'll go ahead and put his beautiful photo I have of him in my phone. It's really heartbreaking. You don't even know. This cat was a feel like he was supposed to make you feel good. Like he comes at you, lets you rub on his belly. Which cat does that? The other one they scratch you and they run away. He was really attached to us. So it broke our heart, dude. I mean, literally it did. My wife was crying and I didn't cry because I suck it up. You know how we are, man. I mean, we do have feelings too, but I thought about it. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it again, guy. He was here, I was taking care of him, but he's not here right now. He's gone. There's what? Am I supposed to like suffer because of he's gone? I liked him, I loved him, and I took care of him, but there's nothing I could have done for him. I feel so bad. Like there's nothing I can explain to you how bad I feel about that yesterday. It was trauma for my little guy, 15-year-old Dominic. He saw the whole thing happening because we woke him up. Mom wanted him to go with her. Oh, so yeah, it wasn't cool. I'm sorry, guys. I'm making you guys feel bad. So that wasn't the only bad thing yesterday. While this was going on, my 120 gallon, the 6 foot long tank My little Apistogrammas, the Inca 50s, I raised for longest time. They were pop dying in there. And there was Hongsley also. There was Fastivums in there. There was Black Phantom Tetra, two Butterfly Plecos. It was dirty. And I don't get it. This tank did the same thing before. Remember, it was the dirt underneath, sand cap and gravel. That is the last time I promise I would do that to any of my tanks. If I ever put anything in a tank, it will be only sand or aqua soil. Sand or aqua soil. No I don't even like gravel. I'm not about gravel at all. Oh, Koro says no matter how good or of care we try to give them, it always feels like failure or something when we lose a loved one like that. Yeah, I know, Koro, what you're saying. Only if you know, bro. If you were here, you gotta like give me a big hug and say, "Hang on in there, George. I know you. I feel you." But I don't want to cry right now. I don't want to talk about that sad stuff. I just want to say what's going on. That's it. So I decided we talked about with a couple friends to what to do with that tank again. I tore it down, guys. I want not to do weight anymore. I tore it down. I took all the fish out. Now everybody is okay in there except the Inca 50s. Their Honslow is all good. So what happened with the Incas? They clamped their fins. They were telling me like, "Hey, we're not happy here." The color changed, and they were dying. And so I took the rest of them. I acclimated them. I put them in a 60-gallon with a sump on it. A lot of fish in there, but it's okay. We'll see what we're gonna do to them. And I emptied the whole tank. Took all the water, took all the gravel, dumped it outside, the sand, the dirt outside into my patio, make a warm bedding out. I would make a nice warm bedding, like, worms. Maybe we'll throw a tomato plant or something or a fruit plant in there. I'm thinking to take one of my passion fruit plants and put it right there. Let it climb on my palm tree, hanging passion fruit flowers. That will look really cool outside. So anyway, thanks no more, guys. I'll show it to you. I'm like kind of filling it up. I'm gonna give me a second. I'm gonna fill it up, and what I'm gonna do is there's a lot of noises over here today. I got a lot going on. This one's bothering me. Yeah. Well, let me show you what's going on here. You're gonna be like, oh no, Amazon swords are got yanked out. Everything is out. Like all the fish is out. Here we go. See, it's totally empty again. And right now it's not running at all. All the filters are out, and the filter is the main filter that I have it some connected to some. That one is off too right now. So what I'm gonna do next to this, I'm filling it up. I'm gonna bomb it, meaning I'm gonna sterilize the holy smoke out of this tank right now. How we gonna do that? This is 6 foot long, by the way. How we gonna do that? I'm gonna go ahead and use this chemical. It's called potassium permanganate. It's a powder. This is toxic, poison. I'll be wearing gloves. It's closed, by the way. It's sealed. It's not open, so it's okay to hold it with your hand. So what it is, it's a sterilizer. You can see it's called potassium permanganate. So what that does, it makes the whole water purple, and it will. And then I'm gonna like throw a bunch of the whatever was in this tank. I'm gonna use like that filter right there. If I'm gonna reuse it, I'm gonna throw it in there. Everything I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna throw it in there. Maybe some of the nets that I even took the fish out with, which you see it's still wet. I'm gonna use that. That tank has nothing in it, by the way. This is just empty. No water in this tank. Vermilia, it's a vivarium. Anyway, you're gonna sterilize it and then let it run for 2 3 days. I'm gonna re-add bacteria because what happens when you sterilize the tank, there'll be like no bacteria left. I'm gonna re-add bacteria back in here, run the tank, heat it up, and I'm thinking on taking about let's not do that. Look, I'm thinking on taking these guys and throwing them in there. Not all at once, just like take the small ones. I got four small ones, which is one. Where is the other one? Small. Nah, he's not small anymore. Well, it was that one. That one, and these two right here. Just throw them in there for 2 days and see how they're doing, eating and everything. And then if they're doing good, I'll grab the rest of them. And there's another two right here. And then this whole entire top, I'm thinking I'm putting it in that 120 to grow them up. And then I'm gonna take half of this batch right here, which I have been raising for the past 3 weeks. These are only like 2.5 weeks old babies from the red rose. Oh, that's the good stuff, he says, Coral. Goro, nice to actually see you finally, man. Now we know who we're talking to. And my wife was like, "Oh, he reminds me of Miles," but nah, Miles was cool. You're not like Miles. I know you're not. You're a totally different person. If you don't know who Miles is, that guy ate big chilies, like big red chilies, man. On live, he worked in. He's from Florida. He worked in a fish store. Cool guy. I haven't talked to him for a while. I don't know what happened to him. I had him on my Facebook too, but things happen. Anyway, take half of these, divide them, and put them up there. And so I can have, there's too many in the 40 breeder. And so we'll take like 50 of them, put them up there, let them grow a little bigger, and maybe we divide them again. So we don't want to overcrowd the tanks. Right now it's okay because they're tiny still, but we're still gonna take them out and grow them out. You know, gotta grow them up. So yeah, and I'm doing a fish water change on my goldfish right now. You guys look at this. See that plant? The goldfish tearing it apart. They're tearing it apart. Beautiful goldfish. Look at this one. So pretty. Got a lipstick on it. Yeah, things going changing. I was gonna sing a sad song for you guys. It was in my mind for a minute, but it's not necessary. It's one of Ozzy's song I really love. It's not changes. It's not changes. Totally. It's not. It was. I don't remember what it was called. Oh, actually, I know. It's called "She's Gone." She's gone. It's a very beautiful song. Hey, give me a second, guys. Let me put this hose out of my hand. Oh, I want to show you how many fish is in this tank. This is like a 15-gallon tall bunch of plecos, bushy nose everywhere, babies. I grow them up in this tank. And medium one, there's one left. The other day I gave four away to a friend, and we have the blue neons here, and I got some apistogramma growing too here. The ninjinsinai, nitsinai, something like that. I can't say the right word. Ninsini, a lot of fish, guys. But I do change the water quite often, like every 3 days or so. Yeah, things are doing okay. The angels are doing great. I was actually thinking on because this is a taller tank this way, and it's only 5 foot long. It's the same amount of the other tank. I was thinking on taking those angels and putting them in the 120, and taking those other fish and putting them in here. So I might even do that. Why? Because the discus does not like to see empty bottom like this. You can see stuff underneath the light. They don't like that at all. So this is not easy for me to take outside and like paint the bottom. It was okay for the back while it was there. I did it with a roller, but down here it's not gonna be easy. Even if I do it, it's not gonna get everywhere. Still gonna. Oh man, really? Anyway, we made a mess. I'm gonna clean all that anyway. I'm just sterilizing all this. Still gonna be not ready. Anyway, so I got a big mess to clean. This tank was looking great, guys. It was all nice and planted. All the Amazon swords were in there. It's all in this tank right now. I don't think it was bacteria issue. The fish here are doing great. The other fish is all doing good too. The ones I took off, I think it was ammonia issue, which all that not just ammonia, hold on, I'll tell you what it was too. So you know how you get the hydrogens bubbles underneath where the on it was too much. Every time I did water change, it was too much release of the hydrogen bubbles. And like you come over, you smell it, it smells okay, but if you smell the bubbles pop up, you can smell disgusting smell. So what I did is I took it down, guys. I can't take that anymore. I don't want to lose fish. I want to be a better fish keeper, more responsible to what I do. I don't want to keep on destroying my stock. Let me show you some of the baby beta microstoma growing. They're doing great, actually. There you go. You go up and down, breathing air. They're kind of like everywhere in the tank right now. But I released 21 of them. Mostly they're in the back. You can see them in there. No, like right here. They're all over. That thing is not working. You see the bubble thing is not working. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, guys. This tank, look at the algae in it. It's doing okay. I think one of the females going to lay again, but I'm not sure yet. And it could be this one. She's been like getting her nest ready, I can see. Autosynthesis is doing good. Uh, they should be cleaning this algae out for me soon. I can always take a hose, but the algae looks badass actually. I like it. It's only on the wood. Well, some of it is in the bottom too. I can always take it down, like suck it up, like do a water change, quick 5 gallon. But that messes up the water chemistry a little bit for me. I don't want to really do that right now. I don't do water changes on this tank too often. I do it like once 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Hey Bob, welcome. Big Shrimp and welcome. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and hearing George's sad news. Yeah. And this is coming down next. That's another dirty tank I'm not happy with. So that's going to be turned off next too. And the fish out of it, I'm going to take it all out. So no more dirty tank for me. If I do tanks like that to plant, I like this style better, which is a small, fine gravel. Very fine. You can see my finger right there. And underneath there, you can't see it because I put the gravel around, and then in the middle I put aqua soil and I topped off the gravel. That's why it's got about this much, like right around that much, you know, 2.5 inches of um stuff in there. Yeah, look at all this fish that just come out. So now the big Nixonized and the Cypachromis in there. You see, there's some Cypachromis. There's a female Cypachromis. Where's the male? He's in there somewhere. These fish are very peaceful. That's why they are together. They don't even harm a shrimp, guys. I mean, there's shrimps in there, and they're not. Oh, there's the male. Here's the male. He comes out of the back of the wood. That's my big boy. And the female was holding. She was holding on her mouth bunch of fry. I don't see them. I might. They might be in the somewhere hiding in behind a filter or something. They could be little tiny small ones. Like these were the last ones, last ones, the little ones, and the ones next to it, the bigger ones, the ones before it. And so she only holds like 5, 6 in her mouth. Not too many, guys. That's why this fish is like $40 a piece. And they do grow up to look like that. Is so gorgeous. The reddish looking with the blue. And yeah, that's one female, one male right next to each other. The male has really, really beautiful colors on it. What's the sad news? The kitty that I lost. My baby Garfield. It was a year and a half old, guys. It was so sad. That guy's supposed to live like 11, 12 years or longer. That was the saddest news I ever got. Like, no joke. I don't want anybody losing a friend. And especially like that. So the doctor thinks he either had a seizure or what is it called? A heart attack. I think we think it's a heart attack because I was there. He was not feeling good at all, guys. I'm not joking. Silent aquatic. Hello. So the pair, I fed everybody this morning. There's there shouldn't be any food left. I know only give enough for them to consume it right away. There's the pair. Yesterday I fasted these guys. I didn't feed them the whole day for like 24 hours. I want to see what's gonna happen. Nothing happened. Everything's good. Uh, I just didn't feed them pretty much the whole day, and they ate the whole chunk of beef heart I gave them this morning. There's nothing left in there. Just the poopy. I do see a little white something moving in there. We'll keep an eye on that. I think that's just an empty poop chute. That's what happened mainly. They do that, guys, right? Empty poop chute they call it. It's like having a diarrhea kind of, but they're okay. And these guys, they ate the last batch of eggs. They laid, but they ate. That's the female on the right. The left one is the male. Very gorgeous pair. Blue turquoise. I think that blue something. Yeah, blue turquoise, blue something. These guys, they haven't laid for a long time. You can see there's a chunk of food right there underneath the filter. I'll move that in a bit out of there. I won't leave it there all day long. And no joke, my favorite discus is right there. Look at that colors. Holy moly smoly. That is one, and there's no light on top. Look, the light is covered. I have a white foam thingy so the light doesn't hit the tank. It's better that way because it's causing this look. So what it does, it makes this like a cyanobacteria stuff. What is it called? It makes it look smudgy, not good at all. And you can see here, there's light. I have to clean the bottom all the time with either the hose and scrape it. The ones that they don't have anything on the bottom, which is all better. Like I mean, I'm covering the top. Like this one is covered with a black color, some kind of a TV a glass I found on the corner. I washed it, scraped it. I'm using it. It's really heavy. So I got like 3 pieces out of it, 3 pieces of it, and I'm using that, And it keeps the tanks worm. It keeps the fish from jumping out. The fish does jump. If you spook a discus, they'll fly out of the tank. They'll land in the floor and dead. I'm sure if it flies from like a 5 foot, this is about 5 feet, not five, 4.5 feet, 4 foot right here to the floor. They will perish, guys. I don't think they will be alive. I could be wrong, but that's scary, you know? Not cool at all. Sorry for the glare. This fish is still a juvenile. He's like I'm gonna say about 5 inches. These guys here, they're about 3 inches. I'm talking about like tip to the front of the mouth to the back of the tail, not from the bottom to the top of the fins. These guys are getting to the 4 inches right here. Some of them are still 3.5. That red one is definitely about 4 inches. That and the blue one and the oh that one is totally nice and 4 inches. They're getting big. That one's the best blue diamond. Now you see the top is white and it gets that bacteria stuff, that black in the back. I have to scrape it right now. I'm gonna do a water change in this tank. Half a water change, really quick. Oh, I'm doing water changes on this too. Whenever like and then about another hour. I just fed him about an hour ago. I don't want to do water change after feeding. You should do water change then feed it. I mean, sometimes people are opposite, but you know, there's reasons for everything. My babies, I'm loving these guys, dude. LKB pythons. Everything's good, bro. Check it out. Just showing off some of the discus. Oh, the apistogrammas from redfish, bluefish. Here's one of the males. Very beautiful. This female is in there somewhere. I just seen her. Oh, there she is. That's a pair right there. We got the McMaster eyes here. Oh man, this guy is gorgeous. The Vieja McMaster. See, I gave him caves with the little holes. Sorry for the tank is not clean in the front. This is like the bottom tank, and I get splattered all kinds of stuff on it. Water, brine shrimp stuff, bobitis, aquatic fern, big piece of bobitis. There's a 3 female here, 1 male. Very beautiful, gorgeous now. McMaster Vieja, and then we got the McMaster in this tank. My pair of Empire Gudgeons doing okay. Oh, here's the McMaster. That's the male. I think that's the male. Gorgeous fish, guys. Gorgeous fish. I just took water down and be putting some RODI water back on it. Oh, you want to talk about gorgeous fish? Are these guys right here? He's right there on the right side. This is a Pistogramma elizabethai from redfish, bluefish. All these fish came from him. They are pretty penny. If you guys are interested, get on the website. Um, I will put it on my video when I finish on the bottom. If anybody has the link, go ahead and post it. Your moderator. Okay, I see a female in that little terracotta, which is good. So Elisabetta is doing great. I have already RODI'd it a little bit. No, I don't do right away and every day. About when they first come in, about 4 days or so, take 5 gallons, we replace it with RODI. So and then another species I got from him. They're doing good. I've been keeping an eye on it, but they're in that tank right there. I'm not gonna move this glass right now. It's a big old piece of glass to cover this 6 foot tank to keep it warm. So I'll be potassium permanganate in this whole tank for like 8 hours. Oh. So my friend Chewy told me to put a Madagascar lace inside RODI water. And it used to be in the other tank, this Madagascar lace. It got algaed up and the leaves were a lot thinner than this, like a half of the size right there. And then I decided to listen to Chewy and put this thing inside the RODI. All of a sudden, look at it now. Look how beautiful it is. It's growing really nice.
The holes are a lot bigger, shorter leaves, and thicker leaves. They're supposed the way they're supposed to be. Madagascar lace. This is a Panagitan species. Also, some of these plants came from Alex. That one right there. That one right there. That brought those two here. What else? The Laguidia came from Alex. That one right there came from him. These some of these stems, right? All these stems came from Alex. Not these guys, but the rest in the back. Kabamba, the pink one, the green one came from Alex. There's two kinds of kabamba. One's the pink looking, then one's the green in the back. That's what I really, really, really wanted, guys. I can't find this anywhere around here. Kobamba, I got Kobamba finally. And you see some algae. That's not on all the plants. It's only on this moss. When I'm doing water change today, that algae is gonna come out. It's only on the mini Christmas moss. I had it somewhere else. It got algaed up. I put it in here. It'll go away. It won't algae anything else. Trust me. I know. I mean, it could, but it won't. And I got some silver tips in here. So white tips, white tip tetras. They're hiding in the bushes. You see them, right? One in the back right there. White tips. All right. The Nitsunai pair inside this tank, whatever they are. Oh, here's the mother right there. Look how beautiful that female is. That's a Apistogramma Nitsunai. You guys talk about look like a bumblebee. That's it right there. He's male. The male is so gorgeous and big. This one, and they're very peaceful. Oh, he's right there in the back. He's right there in the back. You guys can see him. He is beautiful, beautiful fish. Really nice, and you seen the baby I was just showing a minute ago. And this tank got algaed up. I'm gonna empty it, guys. I have to. There's some fishes in there. They're doing okay. Here's the male. Here's the male. This came from Redfish Bluefish also. He's got the best quality fish ever, and I bred the holy how out of it. That's the female. I'm sure she's got. Oh, there's babies underneath. Look, 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 look. There's some fatty little babies underneath. Oh, there's some up there too. They're scattered. So they're very peaceful, guys. These guys are one of my favorite species. Oh, it's so beautiful. They are very nice fish. Pygmy hatchet fish? What? No. What? Where'd you get pygmy hatchet fish? At my LFS, maybe, yeah, but not here. The small ones, like this tiny. Yeah, they're like $7 a piece or something. I got pygmy sunfish, but they're outside in the pond. What else? The blue Galeris killifish female. We separated her. She's right here. I'm gonna get her fat. Really nice. She does look like she's fat, but no, not yet. Give it about a week or so, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the male's tank, which I'm gonna go ahead and let me show you the male. I'll be putting some what you call it in here too. Um, what is that called? You help me. Guppy grass. I put some already on there. I want to filter the water more than it is, and I'm gonna auto DI this. Here he is. The blue Galeris killifish. This is the best looking killifish in the whole world, wild world. I mean, this specimen isn't the best looking one. I've seen better, but it could get there. This is still youngling right here. Still can get bigger. He's only like 2.5 inches. I've seen him 3 inches. The ones I had before, they were about 3 inches each one. I mean, there's no light on top of this guy either. Like don't get me wrong. If I put a light, he might shine. Let me see. Let's see. So also this in the future, if you want some blue galeras, if I breed them, you'll be able to get them from blue. What's his name? Jason Redfish Bluefish, and I will let you guys know whenever it's available. Right now, it's not. We just got a pair to breed. Hello, where are you, baby? Where'd you go? Oh, yeah. You see what I just said? There's no. Okay, I was wrong. I said this isn't the most beautiful fish. Do you see what I was just saying? There was no light on it, guys. Now I just put a light on it, and there's like no background to it. Look at this guy. He is one gorgeous species. I cannot have enough looking at this guy. Like, no joke. I want to breed this. This is the next species that I'm going to focus on breeding, making babies of them. OMG. This is it. The best killifish in the whole world, wild world. I mean, there's other gorgeous one, but this is the giant one. This is the big one. This is the one that, whew, yeah, baby, you are beautiful. And look at the dips on him. Let's give him some food. I'm gonna give him some extreme aquatic palate. Nice. Let's see if he'll grab a couple of bites. Well, actually, I don't think he's gonna eat that food. Let's just. Oh, well, he's actually. You see, there's a couple I dropped earlier. He's pecking at them. He wants something better. He's not liking the extreme. I think I'm gonna get him some Mises shrimp in a bit. I don't want to feed him the extreme. Need to take a couple of those pellets out of there. I don't think he's eating the extreme. He might eat Viva bites better. Yeah, this is a gorgeous fish. No joke. No joke. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, isopod's doing good. We just me and Anthony opened them all up, and we put some of them were missing some springtails. By the way, if you have an isopod colony, this thing here, it zaps flies. It's really good to put it by there because sometimes they get those fungus gnats, and fungus gnats are attracted to that color thingy. And every like little 5 minutes or so, I hear that zap, 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 and I know it's the fungus gnats, not mosquitoes. I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes. There's no mosquitoes right now. So yeah, guys, everything else is good. I also have other killifish. The blue, no, wait. Pandara Panchak Gardnerite, which the blue Gularis is another Pandara Panchak Gardnerite. It's not a Gardnerite, Pandara Panchak species. This is the Gardnerite. There is a male and female. Here's the male. There's a male and female together. There's some mops there. I'm gonna be taking them out, putting them in another tank, and which I had them here. I'm giving this tank for a couple weeks to see how it does if I get any babies out of him. There's moss, mop. Now they're over there, if, and then later I'm take them out, play musical fish, make them hop from one tank to another. And the female blue galeras I showed you right here. Let's see which species they will breed first from the last. Like so, we got the Rio Nanai. We got the two different the McMasterized. One of them is just McMastery, I think. The other one is Vieja. One, red shoulder McMastery and the Vieja. So the Vieja is beautiful, guys. Oh wow, yeah, no joke. They are just gorgeous. And we got the Elizabethai. I say I have a hopes on the Elizabethai. Apistogramma Elizabethai. Oh, they are so beautiful. And that one on the bottom is the I got before. I have a video on. I got it from. I'm not gonna mention the name. From Get Gills. Somebody sold it to me. They were almost $200 with the shipping. 120 a pair plus 50 for the shipping. No, it's 50 or 75. Anyway, cost me 190 to $200, and I lost them the same day. That's a big female Elizabethai. The male, he is like he goes around. I gave them two caves. I got two females in here. He's around there somewhere, the male. Oh, he's behind the filter. I see him. He's behind the filter. Pick filter. Filter's running good. There's the famous guppy grass. I really like this guppy grass stuff. I like the guppy grass. I like the floating plant. What you call it? This one right here. Sprite, water sprite. This thing right here that I have tons and tons of it. I feed it to my goldfish. Like no joke, guys. They're everywhere on the tanks. I got pieces on every tank almost. It's gonna happen. There's some here. There's some here. I'm putting them around. Oh man. These are the juvenile rainbow Gary Lane guys. Also, we got some. What you call this here? I got about three. Oh, there you go. Baddest, red, baddest. Right there is one coming over. Come on, little baddest. That looks like a male. I don't think I have a female, which I would be very happy if I see baddest babies. I'll be like, guys, I got baddest babies. And it should happen in this tank. This is like a jungle, fully planted, every kind of plant you want, and there's no CO2 whatsoever. I'm yanking those the empty spots. I'm actually taking out the carpeting plant. Every time it fills up, I'm taking some out, putting it outside, growing it out of there. Here's the baddest, little baddest. This is like Alex style tank. Alex, he puts all these different kinds of stem plants in one tank, about 10, 15, 20 different kinds. Alex is a secret history living in your aquarium, Alex. And he makes them amazing, guys. Like, look at that. I mean, you can't go wrong. I can name some of these plants. There's Pogostemon stellaris octopus in their back. There is a cardinal plant. There is the fine looking needle leafy thing. It's Mario, green Mario. And there's a hair grass, Monte Carlo, some crab. The stem plants is Rotella. There's the beautiful, that's like so many red Rotella orange juice, um, Rotella microm, something. I don't, I can't name all of them. There is a Rotella walichi. There is oh, that green plant. I still don't remember the name. It's that one right there. Looks like a pineapple. I don't remember the names. Not that easy to remember all these plant names. Here's my gang of gladiator Vedas. The gang is still ganging up. These are like ready to breed them. I need to separate the males from the females and start breeding them. Well, the summer's around the corner. That's when we gonna breed everything, pretty much. Here. Here's the male Elizabethai. The Elizabethai, guys, it is on fire. It looks so beautiful. It looks better than the photo he has on there. Pistogramma, that's the male. That's the male. He's got a beautiful, gorgeous fin. Looks like what is it called? Like, yep. Keep shaking. Fire up for me. Come on, buddy. The females are silver, but the boy have red on it. Arapaima? No Arapaima here. I can show you Arapaima if you really want to see Arapaima. I can show you a bunch of Arapaimas right now. Like in a half an hour, I can go and show you a bunch of Arapaimas. Which I'm gonna go. You want me to do it? I'll let's end here. What time is it right now? Hold on. Oh no, in 40 minutes he'll open up. So in about an hour and 40 minutes. Oh no, he said to come late. Sorry. So I'll go around 2 o'clock afternoon. He said to come late. That's Tiki's. So I'm gonna try to get some more goldfish. And he said he's gonna get them today. Um he didn't get them yesterday. I'm gonna try to get some more goldfish. And I got tanks. You're gonna ask, where are you putting all that fish, George? You're always getting stuff. Look, I have an empty tank, which is not empty, but it's empty. I got fry in there. There is some more. what is it called? These little guys are Gary Langai. That one's full. That one is empty. So I can put the goldfish on the bottom. I like to put the goldfish on the bottom. My little boy is loving the goldfish too. He comes and feeds them. Yeah, I can't get enough of this. This is one fish. If you guys know how to keep Tanganyika, you need to buy when you buy this fish, make sure you put it in a tank with about a year old. Substrates all good, everything is good. If you put it in a new tank, you'll get fungus on them, they'll die right away. They are very like they're not finicky. I mean, I bred these ones here. I'm sure they're stronger than the ones that you buy from the store because they've been through hell and back. Yeah, medicated and all that stuff. Mine are all pure, no medication, just the city water. These are hard water species. They're from Lake Tanganyika. Not all the fish in there. The pistos are. Now you say apistos in the hard. Yeah, I grow my apistos in the hard water. Parts per million is 350. Lately, I've been getting around 320. It could be the pan or it could be just little lower. We had a lot of rains here. So yeah, I showed this fish enough. I really love them, guys. I don't know what else to say about these guys. Yeah, check this out really quick. I'm in like a nice jungle. No, nothing in there, by the way. Whenever I get this little frog hatch, which it's not easy, the little frogs, the tadpoles. Oh, there's one right there. Look, swimming around. I'm trying to get some tadpoles from the frogs that I got inside. And whenever they hatch, if I don't lose them, which I lost some, I got more eggs. Oh, you guys got to see this. The development. You come over here, you'll be seeing not just fish, some interesting stuff. Well, if you look in there really close, it used to be just eggs. Now there's like wiggling in there. The tails that came out, they're wiggling. They're like axolotl eggs, guys. Literally, the closest thing you can have for axolotl is the dart frogs, which we're not allowed to have axolotl. You don't see any axolotls here. We're never gonna have them. We're not allowed to. I don't feel like going to jail and prison and stuff like that. Nothing illegal over here, guys. So these are my frogs. They are poison dart frogs. They are, and then I'm raising them in a cup. Whenever they get the hind legs, we put them in a tilted cup. That's when I'm gonna be putting them inside this nice vivariums, which I'm building a little tiny. These are just like temporary, for only a week maybe. Just keep them in there. Oh yeah, look. Oh yeah, this is looking gorgeous, guys. And wait until it fills up. The whole dirt will be gone. It will look all nice and green. I do add springtails on those. There's another one. I would never put a frog in there though. This is just for me to get plants cultivation outside so they don't like die and stuff. You just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, and you just keep clipping and clipping and putting it elsewhere. There's another one with like I said, I take the baby tears from the other tank. There's some hair grass too, and I'm gonna grow them in there in the dirt. These are salad bowls, very easy. You can make it yourself. I got them from Smart and Final, and then spray water in there, and that's just the dirt and some dragon stone. You see this dragon stone? Easy, very easy. Just be creative. Do it the way you like it. You don't have to put any water in there. No fish necessary. Just grow up the beautiful garden-looking things, and you will enjoy them. It's like this. A lot of people come here. They think this is a fish tank, and I'm like, no, it's not a fish tank. It looks like a fish tank because of the background. I spray painted a blue with a little white on top. Looks like a cloud. Yeah, I like the way it came out. I'll be doing more tanks like this in the future. The floor carpet is moss, Christmas moss, not a baby Christmas moss. It's just a Christmas moss. And we got some ferns growing, some aquatic plants. A lot of it is aquatic plants. That one is a terrestrial moss, the cardinal plant. Alrighty, I'm gonna take off. Thank you again today for coming by. Let's say goodbye. Camera. Our morning just started too. I'll go to the fish store. I can show you some Arapaimas. I'll give you an LFS tool. And you'll be getting new fish today. It's not like he doesn't have enough. Trust me, he's got lots of angels, so many beautiful fish he's got into last week. And I really wanted it, but I'm not touching anything right now because I need, like I said before, I need to fix the Suma. I haven't done anything yet. It takes time, and I don't want to spend money on the fish before I fix the room. The summer is coming, it will be hot and up and down. I don't want to have problems. Hello, hello, calibration. Bye, George. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Later. Peace. George is out. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming by, everybody. Thank you very much. Just a little update. I'm very, very sad about the kitty I lost. Thank you for everybody again for telling me sorry for your loss. It was a very dear friend. I don't know what happened, guys. I think he just either had a seizure or a heart attack, one of the two. And he, I mean, he's a little tiny, skinny little guy, a year and a half old. I don't know why that happened, but I guess stuff happens. You know, it's not out in your hand, out of control. I mean, we have food on the bottom always. The food bowl is always there. I always told my wife, like, why you have food bowls sitting in the cat so they can come and eat anytime they want. That's the way she keeps her cats. And I know very well my wife, when I met her, she had two cats. 17-year-old, you're going to be like 17. Yes, she found them, baby, raised them for 17 years. One of them was 15-year-old. The 15-year-old, it didn't die with us. My, I had a roommate. He opened the door and took off, and he was an indoor cat. It looked like Garfield too, and his name was Squeak. He was a nice, beautiful cat. But I'm not joking, guys. The same way she took care of her cat always. She has water bowl down, always filled up, always. I put RODI water for the water, not a like the the what is it called? The remineralized for my fish that I give. The same one I drink coffee with. I drink that same water, and I just changed the filters yesterday. And don't tell me it's the water. No, I'm drinking it, and I let 10 gallons in there. I use it for the fish before I use for the drinking and stuff. So I let the 10 gallon go through the filter, fill up two jugs, not dump them, and then I'll use the water. And I'll change the filters once every 6 months. Some of them need to be replaced about a year. Like the membrane every year. The the mineral stuff in there that I add, the calcium, magnesium stuff that I add, this is 6 stage I use, not 3 stage auto. Some people only use the carbon mineral stuff that removes minerals and another like finer carbon filters. So three different. Some people use four, five. I use six. There's 7 stage also, which is not necessary. I didn't want the 7 stage. The 6 stage is like it goes through three carbon filters, so there's not going to be any chlorine, chloramine, nothing left out of it. It'll come up super, super. Like I can just use it right out the gallon, which I let it sit 24 hours before I do water changes for my discus because they get like little micro bubbles in them. Supposedly it harms, which I didn't see any difference. I did change like the babies. I did change water on them with the little micro bubbles on it. Nothing happened. I mean, I don't see anybody's bothered by it. The fish is still swimming the same way and everything. Okay, okay. Later. Peace. Sometimes they have this position for a certain illness happens just like that. A fish. Absolutely agree. There, Chewy.